It's not possible. I didn't say it would be easy, Neo.
All right. You're before the parole committee. Ms. Stapleton's to my left. Mr. Freeman's to my right. I'm Ledoux. Is your name Carlos Jarvis?
Yes, ma'am. How y'all? Good morning. How y'all doing?
Good. Could you give me your DOC number, please?
700-724-609.
Okay. Mr. Jarvis, I find you're a first-class offender. You're currently serving a 20-year sentence for indecent behavior with a juvenile. You actually were on probation and you had multiple violations, including positive drug screens. You have a parole eligibility date, July 1st, 2024. You're not eligible for good time, and you have a full-time date of November 4th, 2037. Is that correct, according to your understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You're gonna be answering Ms. Stapleton's questions first, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Hey, Mr. Jarvis, you have a parole violation, and on it, you broke just about all the rules you could. Tell me if I'm correct with this, okay? You didn't keep your GPS monitor charged. Is that true?
Yes, ma'am. I was working.
Okay, failure to stay at the listed residence, a positive drug scheme, failure to attend sex offender treatment, providing falsified sex offender treatment attendance records. In addition, the subject did not pay the court ordered fine. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
That's what I was wondering. So, you know, you're accused of, well, you've been convicted of indecent behavior with a juvenile, a young juvenile. But I don't, because you haven't had those classes, and I see here where I believe you wanted the classes. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. And I see here that you listed.
Can I say something?
Uh-huh.
He has been taking some classes on. We have tablets here, and he has been taking some classes. But I hadn't got all his certificates off of there. But as soon as I can get them off today, I will email them to you all.
Has he finished sex offender classes?
Yes, ma'am. He has done 280 some classes. He got 280 certificates in different things like jobs, different kind of jobs, construction, truck driving, and forklift, and some sex abuse classes, sexual harassment, and stuff like that. But I could get them off and get y'all email and send y'all copies of them.
Yeah.
Because it's going to take me a minute to get them off.
Mr. Jarvis, do you feel like there's a lack of program there for a sex offender, like a sex offender class?
Yes, ma'am.
So you did take those classes?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. All right. That's good. What victim awareness? Do you understand what your victim may be feeling after something like this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You know, some people say, well, it's like a car wreck, and you see total devastation. And everybody walks away, and you think, okay, great, everybody's okay. But then later on, they die from internal injuries that people couldn't see. Well, when you're a child and you're a victim of sexual molestation, you know, your total innocence was robbed, and your trust in people that you thought was a trusted individual.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's something that just sometimes never comes back. And that is the major cause of being the victim of a sexual molestation. I wanted to read here what the district attorney has to say They're opposed. You do have opposition from law enforcement and the district attorney. The offender received the benefit of an extremely generous plea agreement, but cannot apply with the special conditions of his probation. We believe this is indicative of how he would act if released on parole. Furthermore, we do not believe he has served near enough time for the trauma he inflicted upon his victim and the family. His sexual predator is where he needs to be. That's the district attorney's office. So I don't have any more questions.
Mr. Freeman, do you have any questions?
Ma'am.
Um,
How's your discipline? You have any disciplinary write-ups since you've been in jail?
No, sir. I'm right up free.
Right up free. Okay,
commend you for that.
thank you.
I'm just curious. I need to know, how many children do you have, biological children do you have?
I have 4, 3 girls and a boy.
3 girls and a boy.
Ma'am.
And how old is your youngest?
My boy, he's gonna be 5. Next month on the 15th.
Okay, so, and you've been incarcerated for 4 years? 4.5 years?
4.5.
You really haven't gotten a chance to know him yet.
No, ma'am. But I have talked to him like on the wall phone. Like he's been hollering. He just started calling me daddy, and he's just starting to get to know me. But I never really had to be in this life, to take care of him. And that's what I'm basically trying to get back to, and support him and the family and my family, and take care of myself with the job that I have ability to have to work for.
And your victim was a stepdaughter, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So I like what you're saying. Do you have anything else that you'd like to say?
Yes, ma'am, I do. Okay, by me being here, I had came here to this facility in 2019, and I like you guys say, I never had any write-ups. I've been write-up free. I've been staying out of trouble. I don't get into any type of bad environment, trouble, none of that. I stay out the way, and I do anything just to get back to society to help my family. And I lost a lot of family members since I've been down, and that took a lot of pain away from me. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I can get my people back together, and by me getting back in their lives and my kids' life, my family, I can support them better and not let anyone down again, like coming back to jail. I mean, I can do better. I did better. I am better. I didn't overcome what I had done in the past, and I regret. And if the victim was here, I would love to apologize for what had happened in the past, and I would love to get back to society and better myself, way better than what I was of a man that I was supposed to be at first.
Right. Ms. Stapleton, are you prepared to vote?
I am prepared. My vote is to deny. Based upon, when you were off the last time.
Yes. Participants.
Oh, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. My apologies. I have with us Ms. Lanisha Garina. You are the mother of his son, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Okay. And what would you like to offer to this decision-making program?
I would like to add to the decision to the point where he's not a threat to society, okay? He's been out his son's life for like almost 5 years now. My son's going on 5 years old. He had autism. He needs his dad. He always asking for his dad. His auntie right now can't be with us because she had open heart surgery, and he helped out with his auntie a lot, and they really need him. Like, they really need him. His son need him the most. He have talked to his son, but my son don't really know him like talking about.
How many children do y'all have together?
We have one son together.
Was there anybody at the facility that would like to make a statement? Jones?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Is the daughter gonna be around him when he comes to be with his son?
No,
She's moved?
that's two different, that's two different parents.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the confusion. I understand.
Okay. So we have a vote by Ms. Stapleton for denial. Mr. Freeman?
You know, Mr. Jarvis, I think you're on the right track, but I think you do do a little bit more time than 5 years for the crime that was committed. So my vote today is going to be to deny.
Mr. Jarvis, I concur. My biggest hang up is your revocation. I mean, you failed to show any desire to follow the rules. And you have impressed me with your disciplinary conduct while you're incarcerated. That's to your credit. I would hope that you would get some more programming in the area of sexual victim awareness. So at this time, my vote is to deny. So you've been denied today, sir. Thank you.